Many people joining. We'll wait once because a few of them are joining now. Okay. Hmm. Meantime, go through the handouts in the previous. The 31 students as of 32 students as of now. Okay. If it's not audible, just tell me, students, wherever it is stuck. Okay. So just let me know. Uh, shall we start or how is it? Should we wait or how is it, students? Hello? Can anyone answer me? Hello? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Yes,
you
sir.
can
Okay.
start.
Start.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. We'll start. Okay. Just admit few people are coming. Few people are joining now. Okay. Okay. Fine. You have the handles with you. In the previous class, we discussed about online marketplace analysis. Okay. And we have covered this micro and macro. Quite a simple one. We covered it last time. Okay. Sorry, in the last class. Okay. Today we'll be understanding e-marketing plan. Students, if you got a handout with you, please put a star mark over there. And those who got a soft copy on a piece of paper or somewhere, just put it as a very important question. Okay, it will appear, students. One of the important question for the exam. Okay, when it was e-marketing, this concept was there for your super seniors 16 batch. When it started, e-marketing started, and for your batch, it is called as DSMM subject. Again, here, this is one of the important question for the exam point of view. Okay, so just put a star mark over there. Okay, so quite a very important question for the exam. Okay, now e-marketing plan. Okay, those who were absent in the previous class, just touch upon digital marketing. When we say, students, it's the platform. The traditional market remains same. It's the platform of digital what we are going to use. Okay, marketing remains same. Okay, the platform what we are using is digital, so it is called as digital marketing. Marketing remains same, the concept will never change, the concept remains constant. Only thing is we are going to use a digital platform to market our products, so it is called as digital marketing. Okay, so if someone will ask you what is digital marketing, the concept of marketing remains same. Okay, the only thing is we are going to use a platform which is called as digital. We call it as digital marketing. Okay. And in the previous class, we discussed about micro and macro. So just have a glance at it. Any questions for me, just let me know later. Okay. So quite a simple one. Now coming to this, something called as what we say, e-marketing plan. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Concept, what we say, e-marketing plan. So the overview of marketing plan process. Okay. Now here, if you look at this diagram, okay, please understand if it is given as ESP. Okay, a twisted question in your paper can be asked, explain ESP. Okay, environment, strategy, and performance. We call it as ESP. Okay, environment, strategy, and performance. We call it as ESP. Okay, a very common question asked in a paper: how to explain ESP or as e-marketing plan? One and the same. Okay, now let's understand this how it works. Okay. ESP, when I say environment, strategy, and performance, E stands for environment, S stands for strategy, and P stands for performance. Okay. See, when we talk about this, whenever a marketer is planning to launch any product in the market, okay, he has to go through this three process. One is environment, okay, and one is strategy, okay, and the performance. How it has been evaluated. So let's understand. There's something called as legal and ethical technology competition. Okay, other factors, internet and market. Okay, see, if the marketer is planning to launch a product in the market, okay, so he has to go through this something called as legal factors of the uh, country. Okay, so he has to understand what are the legal factors. Okay, whatever business is doing, students, it should be ethical. Okay, ethical and technological competition. Okay, so when you get into any business or any, say for example, Amazon has come to India, they are doing business. Okay, they simply can't make the rules as per their wish. They have to understand the legal whatever the legal formalities they have to go through, and their business should be very ethical. Simply they can't charge the prices as per their wish. Okay, so with the help of internet they are doing this. In the exam you're supposed to draw this diagram. The cartoon picture what you see, you're not supposed to draw that. You're supposed to make three boxes, students: E, S and P, and the bigger box in that you just write it as ethical. Now after doing all these legal and ethical things, okay, you see a SWOT analysis. So the marketer has to check, okay, those who are planning to get into the digital marketing business, they have to check that they have to do the SWOT analysis. What is their strength? What is their weakness? What are the opportunities given to them? Okay, and what are the who are the threats for their business? Okay, all those things they are supposed to check. Okay, so the second part is that, okay, SWOT analysis. Okay, so they need to check the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Okay, now they're coming to this something called as e-business strategy. Okay, so the business strategy has to be built by the company. Okay, the business strategy has to be built. Okay, now business strategy, when I say, if I'm getting from the traditional market, I'm getting into digital market. Okay, so what all strategy the marketer is going to build? That's what the marketer has to check. Okay, if I'm going to set a strategy, say for example, Flipkart came with a strategy, very beautiful strategy. For the first time in the history, it happened in India, wherein they did cash on delivery. COD system was introduced by Flipkart. Okay, this Bansal people, both the Bansal, the friends, they came into Indian market with the Flipkart as a concept after working with Amazon. Okay, one of the beautiful concept what they got, the business strategy was for the Indian customers. Okay, they said cash on delivery. So this is something, it was a big threat for something called as what we say Amazon. Okay, and even for rest of the Snapdeal business or whatever it is. Okay, so this was a strategy built by what we say Flipkart. Okay, now there is something called as prime customers for Amazon. One of the beautiful strategy built by the people. Okay, by Amazon company. Take one more example. The other day in the previous class we discussed about eBay. In the eBay you can go for auctioning the product. Okay, and you can bid for the products. Okay, so this is one of the nice concept what they got in the market. So these are all the strategy, students. You can write these examples in the paper. Okay. So e-marketing plan, that is one strategy. And the second part is CRM. CRM, when I say now, say for example, okay, Faisal will order for books. Okay. And you people, Shreyas might order for a cell phone, Ranjit might order for a cell phone. Now Faisal has one customer, the database is tracked by the people that Faisal is ordering for books at Jain College of Engineering. So they keep a track. Okay. For the next time when Faisal is ordering for a book, or Varun is ordering for a book, or Rohit sir is ordering for a book, they're keeping a track of these people, saying that they're ordering books. So next time they send them recommended books for Faisal, for Varun, and for Rohit sir. So this is something they're
Sir,
tracking. Now Shreyas has got a cell phone and Ranjit has got a cell phone. Okay, when both of them are buying a cell phone, okay, so please understand, immediately the marketer will build a CRM saying that, okay, do you want to buy a screen guard for this or else for a cover for the cell phone? So this is something, again, a strategy built by the marketer, and he builds the CRM with the customer. Okay, are you getting, students?
yes,
Yes, no,
so some
hello.
people are waiting.
Yes, sir.
No, I don't see anyone waiting over here.
Sir, Anusha is
There are,
waiting. She's
there are
waiting for
38
minutes.
participants. Ask them to join, please. I don't see anyone waiting. Okay. Okay, if there are any, I'll just admit it. Okay. Uh, okay. If they're joining, well and good. I don't see anyone. Okay, others, did you follow the concept what I discussed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now there is one more part now. So we covered E, which is environmental, the legal and ethical. The first part we covered. The second is strategy, the e-marketing plan, the e-business strategy, e-marketing strategy, and e-marketing CRM. The last is performance metrics. When I say performance metrics, students, whatever the marketer or else the team plans, okay, so the performance matrix has to be calculated. Performance matrix, when I say you're planning something, that is great, but whatever plan you made, who will check it? The performance matrix we got to calculate. Say for example, I did a cash on delivery, I belong to Flipkart, I did a cash on delivery. The customer who was actually buying in Amazon, has he come to my chain? Okay, has he come to my platform and he has started buying? That I need to check. Performance matrix. Okay, whatever plan we did, okay, did that really work out or not? Okay, those things the marketer has to check. So that's what we call it as performance matrix. Okay, so even in HR terms, you might have heard this performance matrix. The employee is working for a long term, say for example, a year or two. Okay, his promotion is due. The performance matrix. What was his performance? They go on tracking. The same way in digital platform, if I'm getting into a digital marketing or a digital business, I need to calculate the performance. Okay, what we have been doing in the market. So those things the marketer will be checking. So this is what we call it as ESP students. Okay. Again, I say one of the important question for the exam students. Many times it has appeared since 2016. I have been teaching this subject. Okay. Every year this question appears in the paper. Okay. Again, I say how the question will be asked. Either they'll ask you e-marketing planning process. Okay. Else explain ESP. Okay. ESP, when I say environment, strategy, and performance. You're supposed to draw 3 boxes, total 6 boxes. Small boxes is ESP. You can see in the handout. And the second part, what I'm telling is legal and ethical. Then put a funnel over there and put it as sort. Then come to e-business strategy, e-marketing plan, and performance metrics. Okay. If the concept is not clear, please let me know. I'll explain it again. But one of the important questions for 7 mark students. Any questions for me in this? Please let me know. Hello, any questions? Okay.
No, sir.
Shall we proceed with the next part?
In performance matrix, setting
Yeah.
standards, right?
Sorry?
Basically, it is like setting standards.
Yeah. See, Vishal, very nice question asked by you. Okay. When we say this performance matrix, we set our standards and we check for it. Have we actually achieved it or not? Okay. Now, I'll give a very nice example for you. Okay. So that it will be very clear. Now, taking sales into consideration, then I'll come to marketing into consideration. I have set a target saying that in a month, I'm supposed to sell 100 units. Okay, I repeat, I'm supposed to sell 100 units in a month. Is a target what I have set. Okay. Now, if I achieve 90, if I'm able to sell only 90, okay, the whatever target we had set, we didn't achieve. Or else if I'm going more than 110, if I'm going more than 110, my target was 100. So I'm going to check my performance. Okay, the target what I said, did I cross my target or I'm within the target? Is the question. So that's what we call it as performance matrix. The same way in digital platform, we do all these things: legal, ethical, then CRM we build, the strategy we build, everything we. But have we achieved the target or not? We need to check that. So that's what we call it as performance. Vishal, did I answer your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Good question, Vishal. That's really nice. Yeah. Students, please ask questions because that will be helping a lot. Okay. And those who are joining now, please in the chat box, please type it as present, that I can track your attendance very easily. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Those who join now, please type in the chat box. Please type it as present. Okay. Any questions for me, students? Or shall we move to the next point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no? Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll move to the next part. Okay, the next is let's understand what is strategy. Okay, in the previous class, I was telling you about the Starbucks. Okay, in the next class, we'll discuss. I told, okay, the same example I'll be continuing over here. In short, strategy is a plan. Someone will ask you, what is strategy? A plan done by the company. You guys do come up with many plans. You build some strategies. Okay, the same way. To put it in a very layman's term, we call it as a plan. Okay, the term strategy has been used to describe everything from the course of what we chart, whatever students I put many explanation over here. A journey we imagine, the same time the course, whatever. Okay, now please understand. In the year 2008, Starbucks did a very nice idea in the market. Okay, what they did was Starbucks idea. They told the people saying that, can you give us some product ideas? Okay, they told the customers, can you give us some product ideas? You won't imagine, students, by the year 2012, okay, there was something called as 84,776 ideas given by the customers to Starbucks. In that, they screened the ideas to 21,563. Okay, and in that, 19,309 ideas were one of the brilliant ideas given by the customers to the people. So this was a strategy built by Starbucks to take the ideas from the customers. They need not hire someone to build a strategy or nothing. They just ask the customer, what is that you're looking from us? Okay. So they just wanted to know from the customers. Okay. And immediately the customer went on giving many ideas to the company. And that helped the Starbucks to understand what is my customer willing to, what is that I should give to my customer. So this was one of the brilliant idea or as a strategy built by Starbucks in US market. So clear, students, in the exam, if they ask you, just write 2 or 3 lines and just explain this example of what I've given. So that will be really nice. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please put a star mark. Those who got handouts, those who don't have handouts, just in a piece of paper, just write it as strategy for 3 marks question in your paper. Again, I would say one of the important question for the exam for 3 marks. And just now Vishal asked this question, performance matrix. Okay. Again, 3 marks question in your paper. Okay. If they are asking separately what is performance matrix, then they'll not ask you ESP, students. And to be very frank, performance matrix, a separate question for 3 marks will never be asked. Instead of that, they go for asking ESP. In this, a very important part, students, I've given a complete detail of performance matrix, which we have discussed earlier. But in this, I need to tell you one point, which is very important in most of the textbooks. They don't. In the Judy and Raymond textbook, what I have referred to make your handouts. Okay. KPI is a very important term, students. From my first time, I have been telling you what is KPI. Okay, but let's understand the digital platform, how this KPI is and what is the use of this KPI. Okay, KPI, when I say please understand, key performance indicator, we call it as KPI. Again, I repeat, key performance indicator, we call it as KPI. Now, where it is used and why it is used, let me explain you. Okay. Now, if I as a marketer, if I am trying to calculate the sales value of a brand, again, I repeat, if I as a marketer, if I'm trying to calculate the sales value of a brand, okay, then my sales value formula will be my brand divided. Now, say for example, if I'm doing it for personal care category, again, I repeat, if I'm doing it for personal care category, okay, what I'll be doing is, if I belong to ITC as a company, okay, Piyama Dealers is my brand divided by personal category into 100. So whatever number I am arriving at, that is my KPI. My sales value is my KPI. Now let's understand few more examples so that it will be very clear what is KPI. Okay. If I am trying to calculate sales volume, okay, if I am trying to calculate sales volume, okay, what I do is, let's understand what is sales volume first. What is that market coverage I have been covering? Okay, what is the market coverage? Okay, now say for example, my sales volume for Karnataka state. So my sales volume for Karnataka state, when I say, then entire Karnataka, have I spread my products is my sales volume. How much quantity I am selling is my sales volume. If I want to calculate only for Belgavi, then Belgavi region divided by overall Karnataka into 100. Okay, that is my KPI. That is my key performance indicator. In finance, you say basis points, BPS, again, that is your KPI. Okay, your EBIT, that is your KPI. Okay, so such terms we call it as KPI. Now, coming to this digital marketing, PPC is my KPI. Pay per click, how many hits I get is my KPI. Is it clear, students? What is KPI?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are there any questions for me with regard to KPI? Please let me know, students. A 3 marks question, they might ask it, but I'm not sure they'll ask this KPI. But just have it as an important question. Actually, for your interview point of view, one of the important questions, students, if you're getting into operations, okay, of marketing, or else finance, or else HR, then this is must and should question in your interview as well. What is KPI? Okay. Here. Oh, your professor is on the call. Okay, great. Okay, no, I saw it.
हाँ सर
Okay, fine. Hi, sir. अभी देखा मैंने. ठीक है.
अच्छा ओके
Very well, nice. Yeah, fine. Okay, shall we move to the next part, students?
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yeah.
Sir, how we calculate impact of banner or paint that day we saw that.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Sir,
Can you be a bit?
Sir,
Yes.
how to get to know the impact of any banners or any painting of any paint advertisements?
Okay, fine. You're talking about the outdoor advertisement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Two things I need to say. One is not the right platform what we are speaking now, to be very honest. Okay. And second part, you have a subject by name IMC, Nagaraj. Okay. You'll be studying in that. Okay. But still, if you really want to know, maybe often we both can discuss over a call. Is that fine, Nagaraj?
Okay, sir.
Hello?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Maybe after this class, you can just give me a call. We can
Okay.
discuss more into that. Okay,
Okay,
I'll be explaining you that. Yeah, for sure, no doubt. It will be very nice question asked by you. Maybe I'll be explaining it to you personally. Yeah, I'll do that. But in IMC, you'll be studying in the second or third module. You'll be studying that in detail. You'll be going through that in. Okay. Fine. Sorry about that. But after the class, I'll be explaining you. Okay, no worries. Okay. Shall we move to the next part, students? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, please put a star mark, 3 star, 10 star, whatever it is. A must and should question in your paper. Since 2016 till date, every year this question has appeared in the paper. What is napkin plan? What is napkin plan? One of the important question for the exam. Every year it appears. Okay. Now, I'll put it in a very, very simple term, taking your classmates as an example, so that you can change the name or don't put the names in the exam, just to make you understand I'm giving this. Now, take an example, Steven, Nagraj, and Shreyans. Steven, Nagraj, and Shreyans have been for a coffee. They have been for a coffee or dinner, whatever it is. All of a sudden, Nagraj and Steven gets the plan. Okay, they have a plan in their mind about the business. Okay, and they jot down on a piece of a paper, which we call it as napkin. Okay, or else on a piece of paper, which we call it as napkin. Shreyans will jot down that plan. Now, these three partners, three friends, have planned to start a business. Okay, they get some idea. We can do this something differently, and they jot down an idea on a piece of paper. That piece of paper is called as napkin. So, jotting down the idea on a piece of a paper, we call it as napkin plan in digital marketing. Did I answer? Did that help you, or else any confusion in this? Hello, again I repeat. Steven, Nagraj, and Shreyans. They have been for a coffee in a cafe coffee day. Okay, and Nagraj and Steven, they get an idea about the business. These three friends are planning to start a business, and all of a sudden, Nagraj and Steven, they get an idea, and Shreyans also is sitting with them. Shreyans will jot down this idea on a piece of paper, being as a partner or as a friend. Okay, that idea, what he jotted down on a piece of paper, we call it as napkin plan. Okay, I've given it very clearly, cause napkin plan. Many entrepreneurs simply jot down an idea on a napkin or lunch or a cocktail, then run into finding. Okay, then run into the more detail of it. But a short idea, what you write on a piece of paper, we call it as napkin plan. Hello. Is that clear, students? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Again, I repeat, one of the important question for the exam, students, 3 marks question, must and should in your paper. It will appear, students. Okay, very, very important question for the exam. Okay. Shall I move to the next part? What is venture capital?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now let's understand this. What is venture capital? Small to mid-sized firms of entrepreneurs with startup ideas often begin with a napkin plan. Okay. Now they just an whatever napkin plan we did. Okay, just we got to go ahead of that. Okay, for to start a venture, we require some capital. Okay, the venture capital e-marketing plan. What is going to happen? So here, what happens? Napkin plan. Small to mid-sized firms and entrepreneurs with startup ideas often begin with a napkin plan. They start with a napkin plan, okay, and do not initially go through the entire traditional marketing. Okay, they don't get into the entire traditional marketing. Okay, then what they do over here is, okay, traditional marketing planning process. One reason is that two leaders generally plan for the whole venture. Okay, eventually understanding the marketing environment and the low with their hot new idea in the position for the success. I've given one example. I'll run through that. Then I'll explain you in detail what we are trying to know. Okay. In the case of Jerry Yang and Dave, okay, in 1994 they started Jerry Guide to the World Wide Web, later named it as Yahoo. Okay. However, the company grew and needed capital. Jerry and Dave had to put together in the comprehensive e-marketing plan without an emphasis on strategic planning. Okay, Yahoo and now have been internet server. Now, whatever given, see this two people when they planned to start Yahoo, it was a small idea, students, when they did a napkin plan. Okay, Yahoo didn't start. Suddenly, Yahoo didn't come into the market. These two friends, okay, Jerry and Dave, when they started this business in the year 1994, okay, it all started with a napkin plan. Okay, once the napkin plan was done, slowly they started to grow in the market. For that, they needed this capital was required to start their business. The venture capital was required. So such term we call it as venture capital in e-marketing plan. Okay, such term we call it as venture capital in e-marketing plan. You can write the same example in your paper. Okay. Initially, whenever you start a small business, okay, we start with a small idea which is on the napkin plan. Okay. Later, for the venture, the capital, whatever capital is required, the venture capital planning will be done for the future growth of the organization. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall we move to the next part?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no, just, yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Students, the next part, okay, 7 steps of e-marketing plan. Please put a star mark again. One of the important question for the exam. Again, one of the important question must and should in your paper. Again, I repeat, a very, very important question for the exam. Okay, 7-step e-marketing plan. Okay, so we can start this. Okay, so the e-marketing plan. How many people tend to do this mistake? E-marketing plan and 7 steps in e-marketing plan. These are two different questions, students. Again, I repeat. So the person who is going to set your paper, he sets it very smartly. He says explain ESP so that the student is not getting confused. And the second part, what they do in the exam is they ask you 7 steps in e-marketing plan. So it's a clear step, clearly ask their 7 steps. Okay, you can't write 8 steps or 10 steps. Okay. So it's clear message to the people saying that you are supposed to write 7 steps in e-marketing plan. Okay, so let's start this one by one. Okay, the first is situation analysis. Okay, the second is e-marketing strategic planning. Third is objectives. Fourth is e-marketing strategy. Fifth is implementation plan. Sixth is budget. Seventh is evaluation plan. Okay, so let's get into the detail of it. Situation analysis. Okay, now when you plan to do a business, okay, you need to understand the situation. Situation analysis. When I say situation analysis, quite simple, students. The marketer has to do a SWOT analysis. Again, I repeat, the marketer has to do a SWOT analysis. Oh, Prashant, you joined very late, man. Okay, Prashant, just type in the chat box, just type it as present. That would be more than enough. Okay. Again, let's start this situation analysis. Okay, the first part is situation analysis. Here, the marketer has to do a SWOT analysis. What are his strengths? What are the weaknesses? What are the opportunities? And what are the threats? Okay, now Take an example of Ola and Uber. Okay, Ola came into Indian market. They did great initially, but the day when Uber came, the threat was Uber. Okay, whatever opportunity they had, they made the best utilization. Now let's understand with Ola as an example. Okay, this Agarwal, when he started Ola, his strength was no one was into this business. Okay, he started this business and did a great thing in the market. Okay, in Indian market, he made the best use of the opportunity what was given to him. He created a very nice situation and he made the best use of the opportunity. The weakness was many cities didn't accept it. Even today in Belgavi, auto rickshaws have not accepted Ola. So that's a weakness over here. Okay, now the threat is Uber has come into market. Okay, Uber has come into market, Indian market, long time, but they did the great business initially. Okay, so this is something called as threat. Okay, so strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. The first part. Is it clear, students? Okay. The first is situational analysis. Okay. Now the second part over here is e-marketing strategic planning. Okay. E-marketing strategic planning, students. Let's understand here. You need to understand your first sem marketing segmentation. What we studied. Okay. Segmentation, targeting, differentiation, and positioning. E-marketing strategic planning. Okay. Now, let's understand this how it works. Well, let's continue to Ola as an example. If you want, again, I'll be giving few more examples, but let's continue the same example so that it will be very, very clear. Ola segmented the market. Okay, Ola segmented the market. Okay, and they targeted the market. They did the differentiation and positioning. How Ola did this? Okay, let's understand the B model completely. Okay. Segmenting the market, when I say the whole market was divided into pieces. The whole market was divided into pieces on the digital platform by Ola. Okay, they divided the market. What they did was, initially when they came into market, they said the first ride is free. That was a concept built by Ola initially. Okay, the first ride will be given free to you, certain kilometer, not completely. You can't roam entire India, blah blah blah. Okay, within the city limits, a certain ride was given free. Now, how they segmented the market? Okay, the segmentation was done. Either you can go for a hatchback car, which is called as mini car, and they gave the sedan cars as well. So this is something they segmented the market. If you're planning to go to airport, then you could have either, if you're 4 members and the luggage is more, you're traveling outside India. Okay. So they segmented the market very nicely. They said either go for a hatchback car or else go for the sedan car. So this is something they segmented the market, the first part. Okay. Now the second part is targeting. Targeting, whom they targeted was the people who have got internet. They have the people who are ready to book the cab. Okay, and they're comfortable traveling in my cab. Those are the target customers. Okay, those who wish to travel regularly, they targeted those customers. Now here, please understand, targeting, when I say who is my target audience, to put it in a very simple terms, if I'm trying to sell black ink pen in the market in Belgavi city, my target customers would be the students of VTU. The students who belong to VTU are my target customers, because you are my target audience who are going to use black ink pen in the market. So you would be my target customer. The same way, people who are willing to book my cabs online, those are my target customers. The Ola made a plan. They differentiated. Differentiated, when I say, people either they can select my car, else they can select the auto rickshaws. Either they can select the car or else the auto rickshaws. They differentiated the market for the people. People, if they're not comfortable taking a car, then you can take my auto rickshaw, which is available in the market, was a concept built by Ola. Then came positioning. Positioning, when I say, okay, you can either pay the cash to the people or else you can pay online payment and your drive is safe. That is what was positioned in the minds of the customer for the people by Ola. Again, I repeat, very nice positioning done. You be at your doorstep. Okay, the cab will come to you. It is very safe. A number is also given. Okay, and minimum charges are charged by us. Okay, so this is something. Anytime you can take a ride or a drive. Anytime you can take a drive. Ola services. So this was positioned in the minds of the customer. Earlier, there were days when you have to call this personal number, book for the cabs, everything. And there was something called as Meru. It was doing great in Indian market before Ola came into market. But Meru never came up with a digital platform. Please understand. All they did was you are supposed to give them a call book the cab, and then get into the cab. But Miru just vanished from the market because of Ola. Ola did a great thing in the market, students. Okay. Srinidhi, is it audible now? Sorry, I saw your message now. Sorry. Srinidhi, hello. Okay, others, is it audible? Hello, check.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Srinidhi, is it audible? Sorry, I didn't check the message. Okay.
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Srinidhi, maybe last year also you had a network issue. Okay. Okay. Fine. Students, e-marketing tier 1 strategies. Is it clear? Segmentation, targeting, differentiation, and positioning. Is that fine, students? You want some more explanation in this? Please let me know before I move to objectives. Have you followed this? Yes. No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll move to the next part, objectives. Okay, each and every company has an objective. Ola had an objective of capturing the entire Indian market. Now it's globally as well. Ola has put its foot into UK market as well. They have started auto rickshaws in UK market in the year 2018. They got into UK market. They have already started auto rickshaws for the first time in the history. In the UK market, Ola has started auto rickshaws. So that is something. The objective was really nice by Agarwal. Okay, so they wanted to enter into global market. So that is an objective. Many companies have their own objective, students. Okay, so that's one objective. Okay, now e-marketing strategies. Here comes in the first part, e-marketing strategic planning. We studied tier 1 strategies. Here we are going to understand tier 2 strategies, students. Okay, here what happens? Design for the basic offer value, distribution, communication, and marketing partner. Relationship management strategies to create a competitive edge. Modify objectives as warranted. So whatever I've written, just let me explain you what is it. Here, in the first part, in the tier 1, I did the segmentation, I did the targeting, I did the differentiation and positioning, which was right. So after doing this, simply I can't run my business. I still need to build a strategy. Now, what is the strategy is I am going to do a CRM over here. I am going to do CRM, customer relationship management. Now, just a couple of minutes back, I said, Ola, the person who is traveling to airport, he's going to book a hatchback car or as a sedan car, whatever it is. In a month, he's traveling 2 or 3 times or thrice or 4. Okay, so it goes on and on. Now, if I as a marketer, if I'm simply sitting, I'm not updating my customer, then I'm doing a blunder in the market. Okay? So what I do is I do a CRM. Okay, next time I have a database, I start sending promotional message to my customer saying that this is what I bought in the market for you. Okay. If he's a regular customer, I give some discounts. I give some updates for him. Okay. You are my loyal customer. I collect his database, everything. I do that. That is a strategy the marketer builds for the customer. So in the tier 2, I'm going to give some offers. I'm going to do some distribution, then communication. When I say communication, I'm going to build a CRM with my customer. Basically, I'm going to do a CRM with my customer. Okay. Then comes implementation plan. When I say implementation plan, okay, design e-marketing tactics. Okay. Here what happens, students? Productive offerings, then pricing evaluation, distribution chain, integrated communication mix. Okay. Implementation plan, when I say coming up with the advertisements in the market. Anyhow, we have already built this CRM. Giving some offers, discount coupons with people, everything we do in this implementation plan. Then the next is budget. Budget, when I say, we got to understand the goals and how much I am going to spend. Initially, again, I repeat, Ola didn't buy any cars. Please understand. Initially, they never bought any cars. They took the help of the people who were already having a car, yellow board cars, and they made a very nice idea. They said on the travel, what are you doing? Okay, say for example, 45 is my minimum charge. Okay, in that 15 rupees is mine, rest 30 rupees is yours for the travel. So that was a planning done by them. Later stages, they got into some buying the cars, giving it to the drivers, okay, giving some allowances for them, everything. That's the budget plan. Then after doing all these plans, students, the last evaluation of the plan. Here, identify appropriate performance metrics. As we already know what is performance metric now. Whatever plan we are done already, okay, are we reaching the plan? Are we reaching the target what we have set? We need to check. So that's what we call it as evaluation plan. We need to evaluate whatever we have done. Is it working out or not? That is what we call it as evaluation of plan. Okay. So these are the 7 steps in the box. If you see, clearly explained, but this is something an explanation was required. So any questions for me, please let me know, students. Again, I repeat, one of the important questions for the exam. Okay, what is 7 steps? What are the 7 steps of e-marketing plan? Okay, any ambiguity, any questions, please let me know, students, before I move to the next part. Not audible. Okay. Any questions, students? Is that fine? Clear? Shall we move to the next part? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Okay. The next is e-marketing environment. Okay. I've given many explanations of their Internet Corporation for assigned names and numbers. I can not that important for the exam. Just complete detail I have written on the top. Okay. Just have a glance at this. Now come to this overview of global marketing, e-marketing issues. Okay. E-marketing environment, just have a glance at it, students, because in the first part in the micro and macro we have already covered it. Okay, just a repetition over here in the just about the icon I have explained over there. So just have a glance, because in the first class, in the previous class, we have already discussed about the micro and macro part. Okay. Now coming to this overview of global e-marketing issues, what would be the issues in the e-marketing? Okay, let's understand. The first is the major global e-marketing issues can be categorized as follows. The first is country and marketing opportunity analysis. Okay, let's understand how it works. In the year, let me explain you with the help of examples so that it will be very clear. In the year 2004, when Amazon entered Chinese market through acquisition of the popular online book, okay, bookstore Joya.com. Okay, now how it happened? In the year 2004, students, please understand how Amazon entered Chinese business. Okay, Amazon in the year 2004, when it entered Chinese business, there was a very popular online bookstore by name Joya.com. Okay? So what they did was they acquired that, and then they entered into the Chinese business, because please understand, entering into a Chinese business or Japan market is very difficult. Okay, so one of the big chain was Joya.com. They captured that market and they entered into Chinese business, country and market opportunity analysis. That was an opportunity for Amazon. One of the nice opportunity was given for Amazon. They quickly utilized it and they entered into Chinese business. One. Okay. Now, so coming to this, technological readiness influences marketing. Okay. Technological readiness influences marketing. Here you can understand about the telemarketing, what is happening in the market. Okay. So this is something telemarketing, what happens in the market. A few people respond to the calls, few people don't respond to the calls. Out of 100 call, maybe one is responding to the call. So that could be one more issue in the market. Okay. In the previous part, country and marketing opportunity analysis. Before that, Amazon tried its best, but they could not enter into the market of Chinese market. Then wireless internet access. Okay, mobile phones users, smartphone users. Okay, so every time every customer might not be using the internet. Okay, so that is one more threat, one more issues in the e-marketing, global e-marketing issues. Okay, then the digital divide. Okay, the gap between the urban and the rural market users. Okay, now here please understand, uh, take the present example itself. Few people in Khanapur, okay, I'm not telling you don't get internet in Khanapur, but few parts of Khanapur, the people are not getting to use internet. Okay, the network coverage is not that good. So this is something I'm going to divide the market. Okay, that's what we call it as digital divide. Okay, gap between urban and rural market internet users. Okay, now urban market, the internet is used on daily basis.
Whereas rural people only for the banking transaction or sometimes they use it, not regularly. That is one more issues in digital marketing. Okay, so these are the short points, students. You can write these points and explain with the help of examples. So one is country and market opportunity analysis. Second is technological readiness influences marketing. Third is wireless internet access. And the fourth is digital divide. Not that important, maybe for 3 marks question, students, not for 7 marks, just for 3 marks. They might ask this, not that important. Okay. Is that clear, students? Shall we move to the next part? Yes, no. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, fine. What's the time once? Okay, it's 10:51. I'll try to cover few points in this. Okay, then. Okay, please, those who got handouts, please put a star mark, students. Ethical and legal issues. Again, I repeat, ethical and legal issues. One of the important question for the exam for 7 marks and sometimes for 10 marks as well in your paper. Okay, sometimes for 7 marks. Okay, uh, most of the time asked for 7 marks, students. Okay, uh, 10 marks only once it was asked. Actually, I don't know why this was asked 10 marks, but still 7 marks. One of the important questions for the exam. Ethical and legal issues. The first is privacy. Okay, maybe defined as a claim of the individual group of institutions. Okay, in the previous class I was telling you the privacy part. Okay, uh, this e-marketing, the digital marketing, what we say, privacy can be defined as a right to be let alone. Okay, so internet marketing, not all the things what you do on internet is private. Okay, your database, everything can be taken by the people. It can be hacked. In the previous class we discussed about the white hat hackers and black hat hackers. Okay, I was giving an example of the applications what you download. Okay, and is it safe or not is a big question mark what I told. Okay, so here email messaging, online transactions, and online shopping. Again, I repeat, students. Many times I've told my students many times. Whenever you're doing an online banking system, online banking, when you're using a virtual keyboard, what is given to you, please start using that because the hackers can't hack that. Okay, that is very important. Do not use the keyboard for your passwords. Okay, that is one of the big mistake many people do, and even banks repeatedly tell it to the customer, start using something called as virtual keyboard, what is given on the screen, and not your keyboard what you're using of your laptop or a system. Okay, because people can easily hack your password. Okay, if you are using your keyboard for the passwords for the online transactions. One, whenever you're downloading any apps, okay, if it's asking access for something, okay, if the app is really required, then go for it. Okay, the photos, the pictures, whatever you're taking in your cell phone is not left private anymore. Okay, so that's the biggest fault of digital marketing. One, digital platform. The second is the digital property. Here it has been divided into three, students. Okay, to be very honest with you, separate questions will be asked in a paper. Explain patent, trademark, and copyright. Okay, explain patent, trademark, and copyright. Just a second. What's the time? 7. Okay. Now let's understand one by one. Patent. Okay, patent. When I say it must be registered. Okay, you will take the patent right of your product what you are doing in the market. Okay, so say for example, the software patents are taken by the companies. Adobe, it has its own patents for its products. Okay, they have taken the patent right. It means it belongs to them. Okay, so that's the one part, patent. You guys are already aware of this, but let's just touch upon on this. Then the second is trademark. Okay, now say for example, symbol, word, or legally registered the logos. Okay, the best example is logo. The JJ logo. Tomorrow I can't start a college saying that JJ. No, this logo belongs to Jain Group. So that's a trademark what they have. Okay, then copyrights. Okay, copyright. When I say now, say for example, this handouts are the copyrights. Okay, now say for example, this um, forget about the notes. Don't write this in the paper. It's an intellectual property protection divided by creators of original work. Okay, if I am inventing something and I take a copyright of that, that this is done by me. Okay, now say for example, RAM, then Intel processor, then computer programs, they take the copyright that it belongs to them. So that's what we call it as copyright. Okay. Then the third part, students, in this is online expression. Okay, online expression has been divided under four. One is spams. Okay, spams are space modeling software. The abbreviation for that is space modeling software. Okay, now in the email you get the spam mails. Okay, so those things we are calling it as spam, which goes and sits directly into this spam box. One. Then the second is content risk. Okay, content risk. When I say illegal content, okay, sometimes in the online and the digital platform there are some illegal content which people get into it. So that is again one more issues what we see in the digital platform. Then comes contact risk. When I say contact risk, the online chats. Many times you get into, say for example, in Facebook, though you don't know people, that you get into the chatting with these people, which is totally not required. Sometimes you go for liking the page of few community or whatever it is, you are nowhere related to it, but somewhere you get into this. Okay, so that is one more contact risk. What we say, the online chats. Okay, very important. Then informative security risk. We are talking of the malware. Somewhere the security risk, the virus risk, so those things we are talking about. So there's something called as information security risk. Okay, so these are the ethical and legal issues, students. Have a glance on this. Any questions for me? Please let me know. Please check those. In the next class, we'll start from cyber security, cyber crime, then types of cyber crime. Here we'll be understanding about the hacking, the theft, then identity theft will be understanding in detail. Maybe in the next class we'll wind up with this quite a simple unit. Students, any questions? Those who joined late, have you marked it as present? Hello, everyone has put the attendance. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, please. Yes, Tanvi.
sir, this is Tanvi. I and Ayushi are have joined the class together. So
Okay.
I put both our names.
Okay. In the chat box, have you typed it as Tanvi? You have
Yes.
written. Yeah. You put both the names. Yes. Got
Yes,
it.
sir.
Okay, students. Any questions, students? Anything with regard to this subject? Any questions? Yeah, Srinidhi. Okay, fine. Srinidhi, there is some network issues from your end here. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, sir, it was actually. I couldn't hear the whole class.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Maybe again I'll be whenever I do some revision, it will be clear.
Yes, sir.
Just go through the handout. It's clearly written. Okay. Any questions? Maybe e-marketing plan or something. If you're confused, just let me know. I'll explain it again someday.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, fine. So the seventh step is very important. Wherever you guys are stuck, today students, maybe take 10 minutes of your time, go through whatever we discussed. Okay. In the next class, maybe for 5 minutes, just we'll run through whatever we discussed. Then we'll start with the, we'll continue with the syllabus. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other questions, or it's already 11 or 10:58, or else we'll wind it up, students. Fine. Any questions? Hello.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Fine, students. Then we'll wind up. Thank you so much. And will whenever Roy sir will give allot me a class. Okay, students. Take care. Nataraj, once you're free, just give me a call. I'll explain you what we discussed in the interview session. We'll discuss on that.
Sir, even I want.
Yeah, with regard to this subject or general, because here are some general questions.
So, this interview questions.
No, the other day we did a mock interview. Me and Faiz sir, we were conducting a mock interview. We had asked him some question about the outdoor advertising. How do we calculate it? So he had one question. Yeah, you can give me a call anytime. Yeah, you can just give me a call. I'm free till 7:30 in the evening. Anytime you can just give me a call.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, then we'll wind up. Okay, you guys, you can log out. Okay, thank you so much, everyone.
Sir, stop the recording. Need to-
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, sir,
Yes, please. Yeah.
sir, sir, page number 6. Hello.
Page 6. 1 second. Yeah, 1 second.
E-marketing plan, sir. We have to draw the same diagram for e-marketing planning process and creating an e-marketing plan.
Sabia,
We
again I
have
repeat.
to draw
Here
the
you
same.
got to do two things. Sabia, you're supposed to draw one box you put, and this ESP, what I put, no. So those you make small boxes.
Yes, sir.
On the right side, I put a cartoon
Oh,
picture over there. That I have straight away copied it from
okay.
Judy Raman. You need not draw that cartoon picture. Okay, all you got to do is legal and ethical. You can just write over there, and the arrow marks, if you see internet and markets, okay, those things you can
Yes,
draw.
sir.
Okay, and
Okay,
put a
sir.
funnel and just write it as SWOT analysis. There you put 3 boxes again. That's it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
That
Thank you.
cartoon picture you need to remove it. That's it. Rest all the things remains same. Sabia.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Others, again, I say the same thing. That cartoon picture, okay, it's a straight away copy paste from Judy Raymond textbook students. That picture you need not draw in the diagram in the exam. All you got to do is 3 boxes for ESP and rest 3 boxes for the explanation. Okay, so that's it.
So,
Okay, students, I'll just close this. Okay, fine. I just log out.
excuse me, sir.
Yes, please. You have doubts? Yes, please.
So, I have a doubt in 7-step e-marketing plan.
Yes, please. Yeah, go
So,
ahead.
sir, budget is at 6th point now. So,
Yeah,
before
budget, yeah.
implementation of plan, budget should be before that, na, sir? Before
No,
implementing the plan.
the budget here, just you're using the cell phone to check my notes, Vaishnavi?
Sir?
You're using the printout or the you're using my notes on the what we say?
So, cell phone.
Phone?
PDF.
PDF, yeah. Can you just zoom my handout and check over there? I've written it as forecast revenues. Can you see that? Hello, Vaishnavi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm just forecasting my revenues. I'm just checking. I'm predicting my revenues. How much I'm going to earn out of. That's a budget plan.
Okay.
Got it, no? Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
Good question,
Thank
Vaishnavi.
you.
That's really nice.
Thank
Yeah. Yeah, great. Good questions. Good students, ask questions, you learn more. Yeah. Yeah, others, any questions? Dharmendra, Vaishnavi, any question?
No,
Others?
sir.
Okay. Shall we log out? Yeah. Yeah, one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, students, I'm just going to log out. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.